Okay, guys, you've had multiple assignments regarding the Constitution since last Thursday. So the first activity that you were supposed to do was activity one. Okay, and this was on Thursday. Okay, I'm not going to go into it. This is what I expected you to do. Here's a little video that I included on how to do this. It should have been done. That would have made your life on Friday, when you started this, a lot easier. On Friday, what you did is you were divided up into groups and you paraphrased a portion of the Constitution. Okay? Here were the different groups. You were supposed to have the original text right above the paraphrase text, and the paraphrase text was supposed to be in a bold font. Some of you wanted to use different colors. That's fine, but I asked you to make it bold. So, for instance, in this image, here was the original version with any words that you had looked up and definitions and so on. And then here was the paraphrase version. The paraphrase version was supposed to be the easier version, the version that would be easy to understand and read. And when we were going over it, some of you were struggling with it. That's because it's a difficult text, and it is going to be more difficult to try to figure out what it was saying. That's why we're paraphrasing it. Okay? So what you were supposed to do is, I asked you on Friday to submit what you had. Okay? Right here. Submit what you had. And I was going to look at, well, some of them weren't finished. Okay? So that meant that you couldn't go on to the next assignment, which if you scroll down here, you see the next button. This is what we are going to do today. So I'm going to click on this and have it pull up. This is what we did today. After you completed and resubmitted your paraphrases to the Constitution, you are going to begin this assignment summarizing the main points of the Constitution, okay? And you were going to include the Bill of Rights, which the link for the Bill of Rights was on that previous assignment with a paraphrase. I said use this document, and I'll get to that in a minute. And I expected you to work in a group and talk about it, but everybody was going to type on and submit their own document using this one, which when you pop it up, open, it looks like this. So I changed a couple of things for you. So you could see here that what's in blue goes along with what's over here. And I'll explain that in depth a little more, but let me look at it. Read the instructions. After reviewing the completed paraphrase version of the Constitution with your group, complete the following table during the group collaboration or discussion. So I was trying to get a document together with everybody's paraphrase, and it was kind of a problem today. Okay? I've got it together, but it doesn't look very neat, and I'm not sure that you want to use them other than your paraphrase. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. And then once everybody filled out this part, including the Bill of Rights, okay, the preamble and the amendments, okay, you're going to submit this on your own. Okay, so let me talk to you really quickly about the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights, the link for that was on the previous page. Right here. You click on the Bill of Rights with amendments, and there's several different things on it on this page. You have to scroll down a little bit till you get to the U.S. Bill of Rights. Here's the preamble. Okay. And then here are the amendments. All right. And we're only doing the first 10 because that's all that is included in the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments. Okay. So if you go back to this, what you're going to do is you're going to go through and you're going to take the amendment, First Amendment, and then you're going to put it in your own words. What does it mean? Paraphrase, summarize. Don't just copy and paste the amendments here. So if I go back to the First Amendment, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or the press or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Wow, that's a lot in there. But let me kind of paraphrase it. Congress can't tell us they can't make any laws about religion, having a formal religion, or preventing me from practicing my religion, or preventing me or the press from saying what we want to, or for us getting together in a group and for us to ask the government to change things because we're not happy as citizens. So let me put this on here. Whoa, that's big. Okay. I don't know why it's so big, but I'm going to make it a little smaller. That's my summary / paraphrase. Congress cannot make up any laws about a religion or prevent me from practicing mine. They can't stop me or the newspapers from saying what we want. They cannot stop a peaceful assembly or stop us from complaining to the government for changes. Okay, fine. So I got that from this. I just set it over in my mind and kind of paraphrase it. And that's what you're going to do with the top portion, which is the Constitution. Article 1 is about the legislative branch. And then Section 1, well, here's what Section 1 talks about. Section 2 is here what it talks about. Section 3, I know there's 10 sections, so I have to look through 10 sections. Section 3, here's what this is about. I'm going to go Section 4. And then I'll go back and look at the Constitution, paraphrase, and see what that says if I can find it. I've got that right up here. Let me show you where you can find it. That's what this document is. You click that, and that opens what I put together from all of your paraphrases. Some of them you could tell what is what, some of them you can't. So there's Article 1, Section 2, Section 3, I don't see Section 4. So I'm going to have to probably go back to the original Constitution and look for it here, unless this is Section 4 right here. The times, places, and manner of holding elections for senators, so the states describe it. Here's his paraphrase. Elections for senators and representatives are prescribed in each state by the legislature. Congress has the power to change a law or alter at any time except during elections. Every year when the Congress is assembled, it is always the first Monday of December. Okay. So this is Section 4. I'm going to go in here and say this is all about the election days for the Senate and Congress, and talks about the day that they will meet. Go back to it. It's almost on the first Monday of December. The states have the power. The Congress has the power to change laws. Okay. I don't know. Something like that. I'll have to go back and look at it, but this is what you're going to do. So see this box right here is going to keep moving down because I've got 10 sections. I've got 4 in there now, and I've got to get the rest of them. So I hope this helps you to kind of understand what you're going to do to finish this. You're going to be able to understand what the Constitution is all about. You can use this paraphrase version, or you might have to go back and you might have to use the original Constitution. I might stick that back in here somewhere in this assignment for you as well, so you could go back and look at it, because some of these aren't marked. These guys have theirs marked, but I can't guarantee what the paraphrases are like, but I just wanted you to have it as a little extra help. And then this is going to be turned in tomorrow, and it should be completely full of all your paraphrases and summaries of what you think all this stuff is about. All right? That should help.